Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is another live watch party. We are live, rocking and rolling. Thank you, everyone, for coming on in. It is Thanksgiving a week, at least here in America, where we take some time and think about what we're thankful for. I'm thankful for Cobra Kai. How about you? All right. Peter's here, tuning in. Can't wait for season 6. Yes. There was some big news the other day or something. Some sort of interview came out, from John. He said they were going to hopefully be able to get it in 2024. I think he said. I have a video on that. Hopefully you saw it, but definitely very exciting news. We do know they were thinking about resuming production in January. Who thinks it'd be cool to still be alive? Fight may be too far fetched. Yeah, that is definitely a popular opinion, Gordon. Everyone thinks I'm stupid. Matt Moore, thank you for coming on in. Definitely a dedicated channel member. So thank you for coming on in. Let's get it going. Yeah, fire. Absolutely. Sebastian, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a viewer. Thank you for leaving little smiley faces as comments. I saw that in the last video. What is the content going to be like when Cobra Kai ends? You mean from me? Well, season 6 will be a lot. There will be a lot of talk about. I'll do plenty of analysis, recaps. We're going to have a lot to go over for a while, and then hopefully there'll be some spinoffs, and we got Obliterated, and we'll keep going. We'll see what happens. Sometime in Q4 2024, yeah. I think that's what I and most people would assume if it happens. Yeah, probably the very end of the year. Happy Thanksgiving from Canada, Robot. Thank you. Yeah, coming up this Thursday. I had one Thanksgiving when I was in college. I was in England, and there was a Thanksgiving. In England is another day. So, we were going to class and I was talking to some other Americans, and it was like so weird to be going to school on Thanksgiving. But that was fun. So yeah. Kimson Young trained Kyler, Edwin, and Mitch. I like your choices there, Justin, Kyler, and Mitch. Yeah, that's a good one. They can all become super fighters then. Can't wait for season 6. Absolutely. Keeman, thank you for coming on in, Keeman. Oh, Michael T. Flex, I didn't message you. Glad you saw it. Yeah. Thank you for coming on in, Michael T. Flex. Oh, I was going to message you. You said you were in Florida. I'll do that later. Cobra Kai Underground's thankful for Cobra Kai. We are. What could happen to Terry in season 6 with Kim and John work together better than with Terry and Kim? What could happen to Terry in 6? Will Kim and John work together better than with Terry and Kim? I'm not sure what you're asking. Can you rephrase that? You're saying Sensei Kim and John Kreese will work together better than Kim and Terry Silver did. You may be right on that. That's definitely what I'm thinking. They seem to be a connection between Kreese and Sensei Kim. So we'll see. Kreese needs to be stopped. It sure seems like that, right? A Cobra Kai movie. I don't know. They've said they were open to the possibility, but we're mostly focused on doing their series now. So um apparently at the moment there's nothing in the works like that. Happy Thanksgiving, watch party. You too, Robert. Thankful for watch partying, editing videos and editing, and for the Miyagi video. Yes. If you go to the Cobra Kai Companion YouTube channel, you can see the More Than Miyagi video. It's a character study on Mr. Miyagi. He's thanking me, but really Peter wrote it. It's really Peter's video. Matt, but on the subject of Brooks, you think we will see him in season 6, or did Hawk really perform a fatality? No, I've mentioned this before. I do think Brooks will be back. I feel like that's a dangling plot thread, that'll get tied up in some fashion. Maybe we'll have a moment saying Kyler, Hawk, and Brooks or something. We'll see. Hillary Swank Spinell, it takes an agreement for her. I don't know what you mean an agreement, but presumably this is something they talked to her about it even before. Melissa's here. Thank you for coming on in, Melissa. Can't wait for season 6. Yeah. It's probably going to be a year at least. We're looking at a year, but yeah, best night ever in 2024. Mm-hmm. Hillary had a show, Alaska. I don't follow her. Like, I know she was on like another show that got canceled, or like her character died or something. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Alaska Daily. With the editing is just as important as the storytelling. Why? Thank you, Peter. What is in store for Hawk? That's a good question. Hawk has been a little bit back and forth. It felt like after 3, the main storyline kind of was concluded. They went with this other storyline of like him, he won the All Valley, the haircut, but even then it was a little bit reduced, and it's felt like it was been a little bit reduced. So hopefully, there's something cool, to finish out the story here. A John Terry fight. Yeah, many people have mentioned that. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't know. It's Kreese would want a little revenge, but then Silver was kind of off the board anyway. So there may be things Kreese wants more now. He cares about Johnny. He cares about Cobra Kai. Terry Silver's now out of the way. Brooks is a member of the Alpha Elite. Yeah, if he's recovered and is up and about, yeah, that's a good theory. Just sort of looking here. What other shows would you recommend? Someone a fan of Cobra? Well, if you're a fan of Cobra Kai, and you can handle adult humor, Obliterated is coming out in 10 days from today. That's November 30th. That's an action comedy show. I have a video, kind of like a preview, and I even have a live stream of the trailer. But yeah, definitely check out Obliterated 10 days from today. So that's a that's one you want to recommend. It's from, the same team there. Tori's mom is actually Betsy. Yeah, that was a popular theory. Like after season 3, I don't think that's the case. There's too many things that wouldn't make sense. Most especially the timeline, but it doesn't really work. But yeah, that's a popular theory. But no, I do think Betsy died. Got the live going while you're working delivering. That's great stuff. A new color in the like a later episode. Yeah, that could be. I've been kind of hoping and low key advocating for like gold or black. I always thought those would be cool colors. But maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. But I think you could be right. Yes, Matt. The next Karate Kid is part of canon. Anything with Miyagi. So the first 4 essentially, the 3 with Daniel and next Karate Kid with Julie Pierce. The Jaden Smith is not attached. Terry Silver could fight Kim Sun Young to redeem himself. I don't think Terry Silver gets redeemed. I think like he had that chance, like that was already there. It would be cool to see Terry Silver win in some fights. We like Terry Silver. I always come back to that line from Kreese, the most ferocious fighter in the history of the sport. What a great line. When Kreese introduced Silver, the most ferocious fighter in the history of the sport. What a great line. And you almost wanted to see more of that. Come on, let's see that. Thomas Ian Griffith himself is so good. Macho and Zafka equals Tony Hawk. Funny. A fight between Sato and Master Kim through a flashback. Yeah, popular theory. I was actually just watching Ken Cole, his stream he had with Mike Cobra Kai Wisdom. And Mike was talking about a fight between Master Kim and Mr. Miyagi. I don't think we're gonna get that, but definitely like just the idea is very exciting. Miyagi versus Master Kim. Like I said, as I said in my video, I don't think we're gonna get that. I don't think Miyagi ever met Kim. They were saying it was a little bit ambiguous, which is probably true, but I don't know. I didn't get that impression. How many episodes do you think the Korean Cobra Kai team will be in? I don't know. I mean, it really just depends, a lot of it on how long is all the Sakai Taikai stuff, if they go like this. Who's the strongest fighter in Cobra Kai? Like the Cobra Kai dojo? Like, I mean, I go for Silver. Kreese, but yeah. Hawk went from All Valley champ to getting nerfed. Yeah. Yeah, there was a very common complaint. My most popular video post season 5 was that, people don't like seeing their Hawk get nerfed, people don't like that. Someone's gonna die, but like in the final episodes, yeah, you're probably right. Someone's gonna die, right? Are people still theorizing Julie Pierce is Tori's mom? That's been going around. How do you think Kreese would get revenge on Silver? So I think what I was saying, DJ, is maybe he's moved on. Like, so that's not what he's after anymore. Like he would want it, but since Silver was like arrested and he's gone, so Kreese himself is just moving on. Not worried about revenge anymore. If Kyler qualified for the Sakai Takai, he would be accepted in the girls' fight, so Sam would beat him. Ha ha, funny. Funny. Yeah. But I think yeah, but remember that it's like the dojo as a whole qualified. So it's not individuals. Israel Juarba is Freddie Fernandez was so phenomenal. Yeah, and he's someone who hasn't been back yet. So it would be nice to see him show up in season 6. It hasn't happened yet, right? So but we're hoping for that. I don't know how Dimitri got forgotten. Oh, Dimitri's forgotten. Well, he's not so much forgotten. It's just the show has gotten bigger, right? So like the show's just bigger. There's so much going on. You know, you got to get the different characters going into their own little storylines. Well, Tori quit Cobra Kai now that she fought her Cobra Kai students and helped Miyagi Fiend expose Terry. Yeah, I think that's implied. You know, she left with the rest of them. So Silver was very, very good. Melissa, memory is serving you correctly. It's certainly what I've been saying. You know, I've been saying that, you know, since season 4. So was the Goofy animated series with Miyagi canon? No, I know what you're talking about. So I guess the official position is it's not directly canon. Like keep in mind in that series, Miyagi and Daniel like were working as secret agents or something. So no, it's not canon. Like Daniel wasn't a secret agent before he founded LaRusso Auto. Like, but like I think like the way they look at it is it's like a parallel universe or something. And they even had like a little cut in season 3 in Chosen's dojo, like the little shrine or something was from the cartoon. It showed up in Chosen's dojo there. So it's just like it's like a parallel universe. Think of it like that. But not canon. Do you mean the strongest fighter on the show Cobra Kai or strongest fighter in the Cobra Kai dojo? You know, our top fighters chosen Daniel and Johnny. Silver, you know, even though Silver lost, maybe he should have won. Who would get cast as Kyler's parents? Someone comment Kim Jong and Sandra Oh. Isn't he older though? No. I mean, I don't know who would play Kyler's parents. I think they may show up. You know, we make it his dad. You know, you want to close out Kyler's storyline. Yeah. So that they may show up. But for an episode or something. Like I don't think it would be too major. You're out of school for 6 days. Yeah. People are like taking off for Thanksgiving now. I just realized like my nephew had a half day today and he's out the rest of the week. And I was like, come on. Like when I was in school, we went through Wednesday. Maybe in grade school we had a half day Wednesday and then we're off the week. But I think like then in high school, we didn't even have a half day. It was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then you're off. Like then you're off, but you're still going to school. But now it's like, yeah, you can come in on Monday and then go, geez. This is why kids are soft. You're too soft, you kids. A time traveling Daniel and Miyagi isn't believable. Well, they didn't time travel. They did world travel, right? Like they were world traveling, but I don't think it was time travel. But it was like some sort of magic shrine thingy, whatever. You know, not very well thought out, but what if fight Miguel and Miguel's not going to fight Hector? This comes up. I don't get it. I always said if like Hector fights someone, it would be like I feel like it would more like be Johnny, not Miguel. He's not going to fight his son, but he may fight Johnny. Like Johnny's the guy who like took his place. You've been predicting, yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't quite been right on that one, but maybe I'll get it right this season. I think I need to predict it one more time. How big a role do you think Silver will play in season 6? I think my theory has always been for a while he'll be gone for a while, like the first half or first part, and then maybe his legal problems get sorted out, and so then he comes back, for something big. But like he's gone for a while, like to where you forget about him. Is cast as a superhero. Penner should be Marvel or DC. I don't know. People were pitching Tanner for Robin, right? So I guess DC. I don't know who else he could play in Marvel. How many years? I don't think Silver gets a lot of long prison time. The case against him is very flimsy, to be honest. Kenny got a boost. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a fair way to put it. Johnny Carmen's wedding at the beach. Maybe, but I think the wedding's going to be before that. I think like the ending will be a little bit more all encompassing. How to say that? So Hawk Kenny. Yeah, I don't think there's any Hawk Kenny rematch there, Keeman. Yeah, I don't even know who's still making that theory. It was popular back in the day, but not as much anymore. You don't think Kreese has moved on? Peter Griffin. Funny name. Well, there's a few things that have always been at the bottom of Kreese, I guess. So we'll see. Let's see. Every good guy in the show can fight. Will join Eagle Fang. The Sakai Takai is simply a moment for Johnny Lawrence to take control over Cobra Kai. Even Julie Pierce. I don't know precisely what you're getting at, but Johnny and Cobra Kai makes sense. Why did Mitch betray Miyagi Fang? I think they showed it like that Mitch was always a little unhappy. wanted to be with the chicks, and and yeah, he just wasn't like fitting in. Like he missed Cobra Kai, and then he had an opportunity to go back. So because he never wanted to leave. Yeah, a signature move for Tori other than spike bracelet. Uh, other than spike bracelet, multitasking and cooking sounds good, dude. Michael T. Flex. Do you think Miguel and the rest of the younger fighters will have challenging opponents since they are friendly now? Well, they definitely need challenging opponents. So, yes. Yes is the answer. If you had a precognition, like seeing the future of terrible things happening, that wouldn't be good. But stuff like that isn't always the literal future, it's symbolic and fake. Yes, certainly in the stories, it's often symbolic. Kyler starts getting bullied by the Alpha Elite. That would be funny. It would at least be something different. Yeah, he hated being called penis proof. Orchestrated an attack on Robbie in early season 5. Maybe. Josiah is obviously Kyler's dad. Yeah. That's actually kind of funny. Josiah's Kyler's dad. Yeah, tacky. Yeah, the fact that they didn't have Kumiko was always a little weird. Because they wanted to create an original character. Yeah. Josiah is obviously the likeness is uncanny. Yeah, I agree. Kinston Young video is amazing. Thank you. Most of my videos are amazing, so be sure to watch them all. You don't want to miss anything. Make sure you're subscribed, notifications. You don't ever want to miss one. There's Sensei Division. It's Sakai. They need to have just Johnny win while Daniel gets taken out as it's Johnny's show. Yeah, I don't think it's really Johnny's show anymore. I think it's expanded. Obviously we used Johnny, or they used Johnny as a vehicle to get into the show. But now it's expanded. At the very least, you would say it's Johnny and Daniel's show together, which is why Ralph and Billy are co-executive producers, right? You don't think Hector? Yeah, it's a theory. I partially just the reason I have it is because I think if it's not true, there he is right there on screen. Then I feel like his story in season 5 was lackluster and not satisfactory. Like if he's in season 6, then it can all work. But if he's not, then it was kind of a missed opportunity. Hello, Cobra Kai tag. Matt Moore, silly theory. Hearing you out. Master Kim's son and Kim Daun's dad is also Kyler. He fled to America. After season 1, people were saying Kyler was Chosen's son, right? Something I think they said Kyler was Chosen. I wasn't around. I never saw those theories, but I've been told that's what people were saying. But he's shitting in everyone's mouth. Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? Most Kenny's choices in season 5 were his choices, except maybe the silver roll. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's true. It's I think part of the point of the show is to show that the influences, they're still their choices, but they're following under various influences and different styles of teaching. The final fight is Lawrence and Kreese. But what would be the final move? It's got to be a sweep the leg, doesn't it? I mean, come on, Lawrence versus Kreese. How are you not sweeping legs left and right here? A lot of leg sweeping. Okay, yeah, Melissa, this is your theory. I saw you made that comment that Master Kim is Kim Sun Young's son, and so we get Master Kim, and that it's his son, Kim Da-eun's father. Yeah. Definitely theory, very potential. We'll see what happens with that. So you two were mentioning when Hawk has the Mohawk, he loses the fight, but when it's Eli, he wins. Well, Hawk won fights as Hawk. Not enough. But this goes back to like what I said about Hawk even after season 2. He's kind of on a sliding scale of power, right? So like he can be almost the best going toe to tail. Oh, and then sometimes he seems like he's pretty weak and like loses. He's just kind of like his skill level is whatever they need it to be. Been a fan since 2018, rewatching season 1 and 2. It's just memories to where I was 11 to 12. You were 11 to 12 when it first came out? It was just emotional. My favorite character was always Miguel. You are not alone, Sean, last guest. Many people's favorite character was Miguel. I still list him as one of the best. Lot to relate to there. And I'm certain Miguel will have a great, conclusion in season 6. It's not the future. Keeman is talking about Stranger Things. Yeah, I think at the most it was like a potential or something. Okay, Roundtable asks, Watch Party, what do you think is the worst video that you've done? Could any video qualify as the worst? I got to think about this. Like, I had some stuff. Well, like some theories. Oh man. Okay. So some theories, like someone mentioned earlier. Like I had these theories, like Kreese is gonna die. Okay. They were good theories, I think, and good videos. Obviously none of it was true, right? Like it didn't happen. Didn't happen. But I think like at least like the worst theories. Let me see. Season 3. Okay, here. I'm gonna pull up. Hold on a second here. See if I can put on. Okay. So like yeah, it's definitely from season 3. So like these are the season 3. Maybe we should do like some reviews of like my own. This was like a really cool theory that was like a little bit right, but like God, I loved this video. I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna, but I'll get to your question. I'll get to your question. But like what I imagined was like actually like 5 times bigger than what they had. Probably they didn't have the budget for what I imagined. But anyway, um, um I think. No, 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 no. Oh, this one. Wait, was it this one? Yeah. Shit. This one, him. Like I was getting all mixed up. I thought Miguel's dad was gonna be in season 3. Um, I guess I thought it was in this video. I can't remember which video specifically it was. I thought it was this one. Um, Johnny and Daniel fight, but maybe not. Got all mixed up. Yeah, and I thought Miguel's dad was going to be in season 3, and it was which I can't remember. But it's a shame. And I kind of regret that one. I guess I mentioned it a couple ones. Oh, this one too. This was kind of a cool video, but I went off on it in this one. The season 3 enemy. Going off about Miguel's dad. Yeah, I thought the guy who played Roger was going to be Miguel's dad. So that was a mistake. Mistake. Gets locked up after a fight with Johnny. That's something. You think we'll see? Daniel is lame. Michael T. Flex doesn't like Daniel. He likes Chosen, and he likes Barnes. Can't imagine a better man to shit in Kyler's mouth. Funny. People blame Robbie for Kenny becoming a bully. Do people blame Robbie for that? I guess you thought he brought Kenny into Cobra Kai. Kenny chose. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not sure people directly blame Robbie. People thought. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Petridge Farm remembers. I remember. Hector coming back in his. I don't think he's big enough for his own spinoff. I don't think they would go in that direction. No. We have 1 year till see. Yeah, probably. It's unfortunate, but yeah. People want every. Yeah, it's popular theory. It's just the way it goes. Oh, there he is right there on screen. That's Roger. Here, I thought that was Miguel's dad. He still chose to join. Yeah, Kenny did. There's no mention of Kyler being the son of Miyagi. I'm trying to think. A lot of people thought Miyagi had a kid somewhere. That was before season 3. Luckily, I never thought of that. But yeah, Hawk Hawk was tough on Kenny, basically. Do you think we'll see Miguel and Robbie sparring? Yeah, that would be cool. There's definitely a lot of potential, even if it's just like a training sequence or something. Yeah. Tying up simple fun tying up a plot line. Now he does. Yeah. Yeah. And the Mexico storyline really did more to bring Johnny and Robbie together. The Johnny Robbie stuff in the Mexico storyline was as good or even better, but yeah, I don't know. Um definitely they got back together. When did Hawk win a fight? In the first All Valley. He made it to the semifinals. He was the runner up in the Coyote Creek fight in season 2. I mean, he always lost to Miguel, but he won fights leading up to it, right? So he was the runner up there. In season 3, episode 5, when Sam led an ill-fated attack on Cobra Kai, Hawk, and then beat back Samantha and the Miyagi-Dos, and he beat Dimitri in that fight in season 3. So, do you watch Honest? I've seen it. I don't watch it very often. No, Honest trailers. I tend to think Pitch Meeting is better, to be honest with you. Ryan George does a great job on Pitch Meeting. Robbie wasn't trying. Like, Robbie was jumping off. Do you remember Robbie jumping off the walls and shit? I mean, cool stunts, but no, I definitely think Robbie was trying. More is the man in more of a Karate Kid character than Daniel. Yeah, I'm certain there's many people who feel that way. You liked they were filmed in Puerto Rico. It was always meant to be Mexico, but kind of real life got in the way, and they had to shoot down there in Puerto Rico, as a stand-in for Mexico. I'm sorry. I think the ones saying that are biased towards Robbie. Oh, that Robbie wasn't trying. Mike Barnes ends up with Jessica. No. I think like Jessica's closed off. I floated the idea of Mike Barnes ending up with Allie. And I kind of like that. People like that. Julie, nah. Yeah, I like Barnes with Allie. Maybe I should. I already went on it once. Maybe I should dig into it more. The real bully was that. Yeah, Keeman, you're correct. I was going to say that actually. It was really way more Anthony than it ever was Hawk. The Robbie Johnny was more interesting than the Miguel. Yeah, that's kind of the truth. The Robbie Johnny stuff. Robbie Johnny's fight at the beach in episode 1 was great. They're bonding. They're eat the hot pepper eating contest. Melissa, regarding Sam's, mental trouble, I think the idea was she more or less got over it. So it's not like they forgot about it. It is she overcame her obstacle. And upon overcoming her obstacle, she moves on to something new rather than rehashing the same story over and over again. You're gonna move the story forward. Do something different. You're not big on watching the other show trailers. Mm-hmm. Oh Jesus! Robert, I'm so sorry. I forgot. Like you're at the point now where you're reminding me. It's just I've been get busy with stuff. I was actually out of town over the weekend, which is why I didn't watch the Frasier because I was gone. But the week before, yeah, it was a pretty good one. I will say, like from what I've seen, I feel like Frasier the most. I like his son. I like the other professor, and I said this, like, yeah, and then it's after that those three, it's still kind of a drop off. The characters, his nephew was never quite clicking for me, and um, and then yeah, like the woman, who's the mom of the son's former friend, like the mom, the widowed mom. I'm not sure. I don't even remember her name. Like not as fun. And then the woman department head. Like it's just I don't care for the humor. Like why they're there. It's it is a couple decent jokes. So it's like college humor, like college bureaucracy humor, or something. She's when they're angling to get admitted into the club, and she's trying to enhance the department. It's it's okay, but it's not really why I'm watching the show. I don't really care, and I don't even think it's clicking that well. So we'll see. Pepito, I don't know this reference. Miguel, Robbie, or Goku and Vegeta, but sure. Isabar's married. Yeah, but it seemed like his wife left him, as reported in episode 10, season 5. They suffered a hit when the furniture store burned down and his wife left. Barnes is not a mac and cheese. There you go. There you go. Yeah, his wife left him, which sets him up to hook up with Allie, who's also divorced. Maybe, but Tori doesn't strike me as a character who's getting PTSD. I don't think, I guess it's fine to theorize about that. I don't think this season 6 will go in that direction, but we'll see. Jessica nightmares. That she parts that you contribute that turned out to be true. Yeah, yeah. Jessica is married to Green Lantern. Is she? I didn't actually know that, but I believe you. Is that why? Oh, they were all at that football game with Taylor Swift together. I didn't realize they were married. Uh, um, Robin Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, they were together. I didn't even know that. I don't follow this stuff, so I wouldn't know. Oh, you made a fanfic. Miguel saves Robbie. Um, yeah, is it in character? Sure. Yeah, it's in character. The carries him back. Yeah, because of his addiction to drugs and alcohol. I don't think there was ever any indication Mike was on drugs and alcohol. It's her sister that's married to Deadpool. I don't even know what you guys like. I don't know. I don't care to. Oh, Blake Lively. That's funny because I almost said Blake Lively. No, wait, Robin Lively. Blake Lively's married to Ryan Reynolds. Okay, I can go for that. That probably makes more sense. They're more like the same age, aren't they? But they were all still there together at that football game or something with Taylor Swift. His wife will come back when she sees the number. I guess that's possible. That's possible. Get it cleared away. You were thinking of Blake Lively. Yeah. Cobra Kai focuses more on just one character. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, everyone's jumping in. Blake Lively. Blake Lively. Yeah, if his wife left. Yeah. Yeah. Like it's not supposed to be for richer or poorer, you know? It's the point of marriage. Come on, people. Mr. Mike Barnes. Mike effing Barnes. Thanks for liking your fanfic. No problem, man. If you wrote it out, you can always post it on AO3. It's like an archive of our own. I know they post a lot of fan fiction there, and there's definitely Cobra Kai fan fiction. So you can check that out if you like it. It's there's even there, there's people that are really into the Cobra Kai fan fiction. So there you go. Allie makes a cameo at the wedding. Could be. It's probably a little more than a cameo, wherever it is. May not be the wedding, but he has his drugs and alcohol. Okay, I guess that's fair. And we do have a line from Daniel about that. He's on something strong or whatever it was. Yeah. Definitely. Care more about the teens in the show than the adults. You're not alone. Definitely a lot of people are gravitating towards, the teen characters, for various reasons. But yeah. How would Allie? No one ever said it would benefit them. She comes back, for her own reasons. It doesn't necessarily have to benefit Johnny or Daniel. Did she think it was his fault? We don't know. I mean, it's kind of left open. Maybe he leveraged the store without her knowing or something. I mean, if you're looking for a reason, you could just go for that. Happy birthday to Hannah. Is it Hannah's birthday? I don't even know. I didn't even know that. It's Hannah's birthday. Happy birthday to her if it is. I didn't even know. I didn't see anyone else say that though. Do you think Allie and Mike Barnes make a good match? Oh yeah, I think they may. I think they may. Why not? She needs kind of a karate bad boy. Maybe that was always what was missing from her life. Don't you think? Don't you think that was what was missing from her life? Older fans, yeah, it's a little bit. I mean, it definitely gravitates towards that, like that. Definitely, the younger fans, think and talk more about Miguel and Sam and Tori and all that. Oh, one perfect way to end the show. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. Something like Miyagi smiling, closing it out. How many different Yu-Gi-Oh shows? I wouldn't know. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess Sam meeting Kumiko would be interesting. I think it would be weird meeting your dad's ex, before he knew your mom, like for anyone, right? Like that would probably be a little weird, but it could be possible. Kumiko traveled the world as a dancer. Or Mike leveraged the furniture store because Coke is a hell of a drug. Yeah, I guess I never thought of it like that, but yeah, if the store was leveraged so he could get more booze, I didn't even consider that possibility, but there you go. Yep. Seasoned Hawk beat the mess out of Nate and Bert. Um, out of Nate, yeah, from the car wash, and then Bert later got thrown into like the tree or something. You're rewatching the Ahsoka series. I could see why. Like most people think the show went off the tracks the last couple episodes. I think it was in trouble once Thrawn showed up. Like the episode was good, but like Thrawn was just like not realized well. And it was really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Bobby would definitely officiate. That's definitely a good use for him. I would agree. Tori deserved the stone dummy. I've never, sometimes you guys say stuff like you're responding to something like this. Like I've never once seen anyone say that. So I don't know. Like I read it. I don't know. I don't really normally read Reddit. So if someone said that on Reddit, I wouldn't know. I don't ever remember seeing like um comments or anything like that. So well, I mean, they maybe some sort of spinoff, not necessarily Cobra Kai continues, but some sort of spinoff. Yeah, Daryl Vidal, I agree. It's almost weird. We haven't gotten them yet. Like I've been kind of predicting them. I think other people have too. We're looking for them. Where's our Daryl Vidal? He's an All Valley champ, mind you. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. What are we going? Travel the world. Yeah. Well, I mean, Kumiko was in a dancing group, right? I mean, it was a job too. She just didn't travel the world. She had a job traveling the world. So, I mean, would would Sam have a job doing that? I don't know. We'll see. Reddit is full of Sam fans and Tory critics. I don't know. I guess Reddit's full of everything, right? So, um, there you go. More teases. Well, probably not. Because keep in mind, like they aren't shooting it yet. They're gonna go back in production in January. So they have one episode down. We got a few things like Billy talked about there being two big fights, but are meaningful. So like you maybe get a little bit of that, but not much yet. So maybe stuff when they're back in production, but like they've gotten really good at like clamping down. Like stuff doesn't come out the way it used to. A beautiful ending showing Johnny flashing back to the All Valley, his complete transformation, overcoming his past. Yeah. Johnny doesn't remember that he handed Daniel the trophy. I think that's something that'll come up. Member meetup I would like to do this weekend. Maybe Saturday. Probably Saturday. Let's aim for Saturday. I may do it a little earlier in the day. I don't know. We'll see. Barbaric people think that yeah. I don't even know what who said that. Like I never saw someone say that. Vidal, yeah, you thought he might have been, but he wasn't. So we'll see what happens. I don't follow that stuff. Yeah, it just never seemed to be my thing. So I'm happy to say I never really never posted on Reddit. Are they going to film it in early? Well, I mean, they said January is the only word we got. So I would assume early January. No, like I don't think they're going to dilly daddle around. So Tori didn't deserve it. Yeah. You're all better off avoiding it. Yeah. Learning about different cultures and styles. How does she pay for all that? Is Daniel just paying it for her? I mean, maybe, but we'll see. Maybe. Yeah, you have a great Thanksgiving too, Matt. Maybe I'll see you this Saturday. Actually, guys, let's gonna end it here. I am working on the video with Sean. I told you that last week, and then some of the other stuff came out, the Kim Sun Young stuff. So there's the Sean video. So I got that video coming, and I have I think I'm going to make a video. Like I want to do a fun video. So maybe we'll do like a hypothetical sensei fight or something. I'm thinking of doing that. So that's where we're at. It's coming. Get some writing done, and that's it. So, but thank you all for everyone. Thank you. I'm thankful for you, my viewers, and we're all thankful for Cobra Kai. So yeah, it's good to be here. Thank you. It's always good to have you, Michael T. Flex. All right. So take care, everyone. I'll see you at the next watch party.